Well, hey, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Woo! I made it back to the show because I'm like a cockroach and you can't kill me with just a little swat. Yeah, you got to come at me with all of it or I'm going to come back. Welcome to the show, y'all. I'm OraCola coming to y'all live here on time from Austin, Texas, here on December 11th, 2024. I'm changing over to live chat here. Hey, there's Fuck You. There's P&G. There's Goog. Apollo is drinking water. It's going to be a good one. We've got 2 weeks of pent up stuff we need to spend in this brief hour that we're going to be here live on youtube.com/channel RCCola. So if you got friends, you know they ain't busy, send them a text, send them a link, say, hey, tune in. This is going to be a good one. So welcome, y'all. I think I'm good. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of in a good spot here. Oh, I can just give myself a little bit more headroom. Oh my God. I tried to take a selfie in the bathroom just now and it was a horror show. I just snapped a couple of quick ones, immediately trashed them. They were horrible. It was Wrinkle City. I don't know what I changed some light bulbs in there and I think it's affecting the way I look. So yeah, it was crazy. Um, I was going to post a story because I didn't do no story. I just did like a post today on my socials. And yeah, story's just going to have to wait. We might have to do it later. Like, check out the replay. Anyway, y'all know what I do. Y'all know why I'm here. Welcome back. Excuse me, just getting over that little last cough. I did have the flu last week. I intended to do the show, but I got the flu. I could not have done the show, or if I had done it, it would have been a horrible show because my nose was running just constant. Like, I basically had 2 Kleenex stuck up my nostrils all day long. And they just kind of just kept getting wetter and wetter till I tossed them and had to stick 2 more up there. That's how it was. It was the second full day of just feeling like crap. And it was the day where all the snot come out. So I could not have done the show. I intended to, but it just wasn't going to work out. Plus, I don't want to put on makeup with all that. Anyway, the weekend before was, of course, the night before Thanksgiving. And I know we didn't discuss it the previous show. At least I don't think we did. But usually we kind of decide as a group we're either going to do it or not. I just made an executive decision. I figured everybody's going to be busy or traveling or what. So didn't do no show then. So that's 2 weeks in a row we ain't done no show. I think it's been since I went on vacation earlier this year. I think it was in May when I ain't done a show for like 2 weeks in a row. So y'all, it's been a minute. And what a minute it has been. Ooh, I cannot wait to get into it with y'all. The tea kettle is popping hot. But regardless, we should get the show underway. So hey, Lava, good to see you. Hey, Patrick. I'm going to get on with my ritual. And if you got your own ritual, now is the time to get it going. I don't care what you do something. All right. First thing I like to do is burn the sacred wood. Let's get this wood nice and hot. It's been sitting there for a couple weeks, ignored and neglected. Poor wood. Nobody's lit its fire. All right. Moving on to the next thing. We got our bell. We're going to ring the bell. Let the universe know we're here. We are ready to receive the guidance they bestow upon us through the oracles that we have selected. And then next up, we got our pathogen wand, which obviously I only use this as a prop on the show because I had some pathogens. Oh, this is weak, but it's working. I had some pathogens get me. And I get it. Some people are like, I never get sick. Wow, well, good fucking for you. Some of us sometimes every couple years get the fucking flu. And we fucking deal with it. We don't take no flu shots. At least I don't. I just let the nature thing happen to me. And it's unpleasant, but ultimately I survive and I'm stronger for it. So, yeah, I caught my every couple of year big old flu thing, whatever I get. Takes a few days to get over it. Ain't the end of the world. Ain't the end of the world, y'all. We forgot how to be sick in this culture. We're so used to people handing us things on a platter at our whim, just dialing it up on our app and just making it appear at our door that we forgot occasionally you got to be sick. That's part of being human. So I was there. I did my time. Woo! Oh, speaking of doing my time, I got my beauty wand here. Oh my goodness. I have neglected this beauty wand and I think it's showing. Like I said, I had a whole lot of wrinkles in my selfies. I had to delete all the pictures. But yeah, this is for beauty. I don't know if it's working, but whatever. We give it a try. It don't hurt. And then next we got our Prospera spray. This is for prosperity. And oh yeah, there we go. This is to let the prosperity rain down upon you. I feel like the bell just didn't get rung enough. More bell, more cowbell here. Universe was like, no, this needs to be more. Okay. And then finally, we got our Florida water, which is going to anoint the chakras, make sure they're nice and lubricated so they can spin wildly for everybody's benefit. Okay. I do have a lotto ticket. Thanks to one of y'all. And we will be scratching it off. And let me tell you why it's important that I win all the lotto tickets. Let me tell y'all. If you ain't following me on social media, you might not know this, but I got fucking laid off. Yes, it's true. You put your heart and your soul into a small local business. What do? Right before Thanksgiving, when you was due some holiday pay, they fucking lay your ass off. And that's what happened to me. So I've been working my second job, which is supposed to be my job for extra money. No, it's now job money to survive. And then now I'm like, after Christmas, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't fucking know. I'm looking, I'm hoping, and I'm praying. And if you got any extra prayers, you can send them my way to find a decent ass job that don't require me to be on a bus for 2 hours a day. Because I'm a little bit too old for that shit. I'm just putting it out there, universe. I'll take less pay for convenience. This is where I'm at. But yeah, so I got laid off, y'all. I got fucking laid off. And it wasn't a surprise. However, it was a surprise that I was the only fucking person that seemed to get laid off. Because I rode by on my bicycle by the parking lot like the next week just to see who was still there. A lot of them fucking cars was recognizable. And a lot of them people that drive them cars was lazy ass motherfuckers who was only employed because they was sucking the right dicks. Yeah, it's true. I did not suck the right dicks at this past day job. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I did not suck the right dicks. You know what? I know I have learned this lesson before, but sometimes all the dicks that you got to suck are very unappealing. And you are going to be autonomous and say, no, I ain't sucking the dicks right now. I ain't fucking doing it. Guess what? If you ain't sucking the dick, you ain't going to get your actual PTO and your holiday pay because you will get cut. You ain't cutting it, so you're going to get cut. Anyway, enough about that. So, yeah, I'm lucky that I got a seasonal job that can bridge the gap, but I'm on the search, y'all. So, if you got any job leads in the Central Texas area, you got any online job leads, send them my way because I'm looking actively. Actively. What kind of work? Oh my goodness. Hey, Skeeterbat. I'll do a lot of things, but not everything. And I'm not like no tech person because obviously if I was, I would be in a way better situation with the camera and the lights and all that shit. Like I'd have an assistant I was paying if I was doing a tech job. But no, I'm doing some local, like working for the local man job where you're doing it for less money because the local man is, local. It ain't no national man, it's a local man. So, yeah, that's what I was doing, and I did not come out ahead. But you know what? The universe provides. And sometimes you get kicked in the nuts so you can like get booted on to the next thing that's probably going to be better. This is my hope. Fingers crossed. We're moving on to the next thing. Also, please manifest a good outcome for this because I could use $5,000 right now. Anyway, ooh, all right. Well, let's see. I'm going to scroll back up and just double check. Now, make sure you put in the live chat at the top of your chat box. If you were on the chat, do the live chat, not the top. We got Patrick incandescent bulbs. I know. God damn it. I know about the LEDs, but you know what? They didn't have no fucking incandescents when I went to Walmart to replace my bulbs. So guess what? I had to get the LEDs. I got the cheapest ones, which is the ones that was the worst, I'm sure, for my brain health. But sometimes, most of the time, I've been trying to wear my blue blocking glasses, and it kind of fits over these glasses, which is my bifocals, or I don't know. It's probably not like politically correct to say that. The progressives. Yeah. I got the 2 prescriptions in these, and I finally trained my brain to accept it. It took years. Fucking years. That's probably why you see me wearing these right now a whole lot more because I can actually see things with these on. But yeah, I put these over them, and I don't know if it does any good. It might. Probably don't. Who cares? Anyway. Back on this bullshit. Oh, we already got a question. Okay. Well, Patrick has a question for the universe. Are the drones, UFOs, US tech, Iran, or others? See, this is something I've been struggling with ever since it started up. This whole like the drones in New Jersey. Now, I ain't stupid enough to think that it's just Jersey that's got the drones. I feel like probably there's a few other places that got the drones, and all the people living there are like, we got the drones too. We got the drones too. But they're being suppressed by all the social medias and like just drowned out. So we don't know about the extent of the drones. But you know what? We're going to see what the universe has to say because I feel like this question needs to be answered definitively. So here we go. Spin again. Okay. Y'all, draw it down. Be intentional. What about the drones, universe? What about the drones? Which oracle? Okay. Well, we're going to get some divine feminine guidance here. And we don't know what exactly is going on. We just know there's some shit. And it ain't like 100% being discussed in the media because of other things, which we may or may not get to tonight. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Okay, here we go. Here's the witch that's going to answer your question. May she be sweet and not salty. Oh, we got Bastet. Oh, this is the kitty cat goddess. Let's see what the legend says here in the booklet about Bastet. Yeah, or Bast. Bastet or Bast. Bastet may be known for being a fun-loving, gentle, motherly figure, but she has a strong sense of justice that will make itself known. Don't underestimate those with a kind demeanor. They can be the toughest characters. Okay, so I ain't going to get into the myth, but it's an Egyptian thing. Has to do with cats, aka pussy. Take that as you will. But yeah. So the drones are something to do with the feminine wiles of the drones. Think about a drone. Think about it. It's kind of hovering around you. It's like a little bit of a well lit and much larger hummingbird. Think about it like that. So it's just things kind of like over your head, and you're like, what the hell is that thing? Well, it's the same thing with a beautiful, mysterious woman. You see her across the room, you're like, what the hell is that thing? And then she's like, gone. Boom, just like that. Woo! Out there. So here's the thing. I feel like humanity is getting a taste of being a young person besotted with the firefly in the room. And it could be that this is part of the Project Blue Beam thing. Could be, but it also could be just that the universe is having its fun. Like, hey, you got this new thing called drones. Well, let's see if we make all the drones just happen all at once, like fireflies. How are y'all going to handle that shit? Let's see. This is what I think could be happening. So, yeah, think about it like a cat. A cat is playful. A cat is intentional but playful. And not all the time are they out to kill. Sometimes they're out just to have a good time. So, I hope that answers your question. I don't know what to make of the whole thing. I tried to look into it and then I got distracted. So, apologies. Put on that filter drag queens use. I swear the name is Paris. Oh, I don't know. Here's the thing. Once you get to a certain age, you're like, there ain't no filter that's going to help me. I got to pay professional to do actual Photoshop if I want to look good in this picture. And this is why celebrities still look good and the rest of us look like shit. It's just the truth. The celebrities have somebody doing the actual Photoshop before they post it on the Instagram or the Facebook or the X or the whatever. The TikTok. I ain't on the TikTok, but y'all know what I mean. Anywho. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's crazy. Having a little bit of an extra cough a week after you got over the flu is always suspect because you're like, I'm fine. I'm fine, y'all. I'm fine. I ain't even coughing up nothing colored. It's just like foam and like little bits of mucus, just clear mucus. And it sounds like the worst cough you ever had, but you're actually fine. You're fine. Okay. I'm going to scroll back up here. Check it out. That's the Israelis. Yeah, blame the Jews. Same old thing. No, I don't want that. Yep. Celebrities look fucked. Well, some of them might, but they have way better filters and way better editors. So, anywho. Yeah, look at all this shit. This all wasn't there when I was young and beautiful and doing the public access. Of course, the cameras weren't as good. Like, even the camera on this computer is probably better than the one that was filmed on that show. Anyway, it's strange. All right. Well, it is 9:19, y'all. Y'all know how this works. I feel like I got the one question. If you have a question for the universe, put it in the chat. Put it in all caps. And if you're a looky-loo right now and you ain't logged in to actually be a participant, you got to log into your Google. But that's fine. Let the Google know about this, because the Google is probably suppressing this stuff. And the more people that like it and subscribe and participate with it, the less chance Google is just going to suppress it automatically. Right? It's gonna like think, oh, there's interest, which means there might be some ad revenue. So maybe we should push it a bit and see if we can build them numbers up. Think that's how it works. So P&G has a question, a general reading for the week, please. Yes, you may. And this is our first show in December, I think. Yeah. First December show. So we got Christmas coming up. Ooh, digital diviner. Okay, so this is going to be a yes or no question. So think about your next week in the terms of like, am I going to have a good one? Is it going to be a good week? Is it going to be one of them weeks that I remember forever? Possibly. Yeah, it could be working out for you or it could not. But the universe is willing to go all the way if you manifest the best. This is how it's going to work out. You're going to manifest a good week. You're going to like get in your head and you're going to imagine and like visualize and all the things you got to do to manifest. And then you're going to just create it, and then it's going to become a thing. That's how it's going to work. So good luck. Patrick, is Jay-Z going down, and will he take lots of elite with him? Of course Jay-Z is going down eventually. You can't be tied to P. Diddy that close and not have a little bit of fire lap at your feet. Spin again. Okay, think hard. Think about what kind of answer you want for this. You need therapy. Okay, so we're gonna do the Freud ball and see what. Oh, it pop one up right away. It says, "I don't date patients." Oh my goodness, I don't date patients. This tells me everything I need to know about Diddy and Jay-Z. They are thinking about the fact that when they're in this transactional relationship with you, and it don't count. It don't count because you're getting paid or they're getting paid or somebody's getting paid. It's a transactional relationship. But we all know that probably that's a distortion of the reality. So I don't know. I don't know if Jay-Z's going down in quite the same way, but I feel like it's going to crumble. It's going to come down just like the royal family's coming down. They all just like discounted Harry because he probably ain't the son of the king, and he's just like being a spoiled brat. But you know what? He might bring down the whole goddamn thing. Isn't that funny how that works out? Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah, as far as them taking elites, sure, why not? Everything is such a farce these days. Everything is such a planned, scripted, like bad sitcom that I don't even know. I feel like, yeah, of course, all them evil motherfuckers should go down, but they're all evil. They're all evil motherfuckers. That's the thing. There ain't no good ones up there. So hard to live this life knowing this shit and just like keeping it buttoned because everybody else is just too in their fantasy to realize the truth. Anyway, are y'all ready for some tea? I'm thirsty. I want some tea, and I've got a lot of tea in this pot that's so dusty because it's been a couple weeks. But you know what? We don't care. Dusty tea is still tea. Oh my goodness, the corporate media. Y'all, the corporate media is dead. Yeah, we're going to do a little funeral for him. There's still people out there watching that shit. Yeah, sure, whatever. But whole structure of it, everything about it is dead. The propaganda arm of the man, the main one, has shifted to social media. And the corporate media that is on the airwaves, that's actually like people are streaming that to their televisions, which I don't know anybody who does that except old people, to be frank. Everybody else is on streaming services and on demand. Like they don't have actual TV in their house no more. So yeah, all of that shit's gone away. It's done. It's dead. It's ding dong, the witch is dead. The wicked witch, the wicked do. All of that shit's dead. Here's what y'all got to do. Remember that the only thing that the corporate media did was brainwash you. Once you accept this, you can go on to your next media source and realize they're just trying to brainwash me. So you use them as a way to be a barometer for the man's bullshit. Like, which way is the wind blowing? This is what you use media sources now for. You don't use them for the truth, because it's not the truth. It ain't the truth. It ain't ever been the truth. And you thinking it was the truth was proof that you was programmed good enough in the public schools. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all about this, except the sooner you accept this, the easier it's going to be to move on to the higher dimensions. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, the corporate media is dead. What you accepted as truth has always been a lie, or at least a sugar-coated truth with a bunch of lies on the outside, like layers of lies, and there might be a tiny kernel of truth in the middle, but who cares with all the lies? It don't make no sense. Anyway, go back to listening to your gut, y'all. Go back to listening to your gut. A lot of times your gut is telling you the truth. Even if you can't believe it, it's telling you the truth. Anyway, Goog has a question. What should Patrick and I do now that I don't have any more homework? Oh my goodness. Out of school. Or at least for the semester. Because I know you're a sucker for school. You'll be back next semester. Oh, let's OraCola. Maybe some reading assignment. Ironically. Here we go. Ugh. Oh, yeah, these cards are good. I love these. They slap. They fucking slap. Oh, man, we're already halfway through the show. I can't even believe it. It goes by so fast, y'all. It's been 2 weeks since I had any kind of like ability to talk about stuff. And I feel like I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to say. I'm a little bit lost, aloof. Okay, here we go. Patrick, homework, Goog. Oh, yeah, you need to do some Dune reading, or at least watch the movies. So yeah, Dune. Dune is in your future here. Get on it. Get on it. If you don't read it together as a book club, at least watch all the different variations of the films and then write essays about why X film is better than the other. Or not. Whatever. Dune is a snooze fest. Well, maybe it means you should put it on and in the background while you take a nap. Because sometimes whenever you're napping or you're trying to snooze and you got something going on in the background, it becomes incorporated into your dream and it might bring you to some kind of clarity that you wasn't seeking but you might need. I'm just saying. That's what the card says. Dune is in your future. You are dead to me, Patrick. Oh my goodness. I see a little bit of a tension going on. It's okay, y'all. We can all agree to disagree about artistic merit. This is the one thing that we can all agree to disagree on because there's definitely some artistic shit y'all love that y'all are like, I'm like, not my thing. And I'm sure vice versa. I'm sure. Okay. Should we write our essays in MLA or APA format? You just flip a coin. Honestly, flip a coin. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I tried to read that book 3 times. You know what? I never tried to read it once. So I feel like you're still ahead of me. And I'm saying I heard it was good, but I just never got into like reading science fiction that people told me I should. I was very much a rebel about that shit. If someone told me about a science fiction that was supposed to be good, I immediately thought I ain't gonna like it and refused to read it. Uh, we got a question from Patrick. Will Biden pardon Fauci and Liz Cheney? Oh God, I hope not. Wouldn't that be the shittiest thing ever if them two monsters got pardoned? Jesus Christ. I hope we deserve better. Oh, another witch. Let's see which witch is going to give us this answer. I was thinking about, when that whole like Fauci's getting pardoned. I'm like, first of all, why would he need to be pardoned? He ain't done nothing wrong. And then, yeah, I remember the whole Hunter thing, and it was like for any crimes that might have been committed. Well, okay. If we're gonna like pre and post crime shit for pardons, sure. Let's just all pretend like whatever just happened or didn't happen or might have happened or could have possibly happened that comes up in the future is all okay. I don't remember them rules on the playground, y'all, but those are the rules now. All right, here we go. Oh, Diana, look, we got another cat. We had the Bastet, and then we had Diana, which Diana, I think, is Hera, right? Isn't this the goddess of, well, I should look in the actual official book, but I feel like this is actually Zeus's wife or something. Hold up, Diana. Diana's fiercely independent, shape-shifting. Yeah. Well, Diana's the Roman goddess of the moon. Oh, no, she's Artemis. Okay. Sorry. I got all confused. But yeah, Diana is Artemis. So this is the goddess of the hunt. This is the goddess that is going to seek out the things that need to be taken out and take them out. Because she's good with the bow and an arrow. She's a good shot, y'all. So yeah, here's the thing. It don't matter if the official pardon happens. The goddess of the hunt is going to hunt down the people who are worthy of being taken out and take them out. So yeah, don't get too hung up on any potential things like that because ultimately karma's coming. Okay. Prince has a question. I am watching that 16-year-old dog again. Bless your heart. Will she enjoy her second to last week of life? Oh, well, you seem certain that it's going to be the end of her life. I don't know why you're putting that out there, but let's see. I forgot I got to do this first. Digital diviner. Woo! Let's see what Dick Wood says. Possibly. She might enjoy it. She also might not enjoy it. It really depends on how much sedative you have to slip into her food. And if you don't got no sedative to put in her food, I might investigate it. Because anytime you're watching an old ass dog, you're waiting for it to die, right? So maybe you should just keep it calm. So when it does pass, you don't hear it. Let me tell y'all something about hearing shit. Okay, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real, y'all. Something's going on with my neighbor who shares a wall with me. We share a bathroom wall, and it's connected to the bedroom. My neighbor has been waking up at like 5, 6 a.m. more often than not in the last week, doing a Godzilla level of vomiting multiple times over the course of 30, 45 minutes. And it's loud, y'all. It's loud. It woke me up out of a sleep the first time. It was so loud. And then I'm listening to this. I'm like, what the hell? I stopped living with the man because I didn't want to hear that shit. And now it's like coming through the walls. Are you fucking for real? So yeah, I'm done with that. So yeah, sometimes there are noises and commotions coming from far away that you can't handle, that you don't want to deal with, but you know what? You're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. And figure out a way to make it work. What I've done, I've started shutting the bathroom door and turning on a fan, like in my bedroom, so it kind of drowns out. And then I also listen to podcasts which incorporate themselves into my dreams, and it's a weird time. But at least I ain't listening to Godzilla over there puking his guts out because he can't handle his fucking liquor. I'm sorry you're divorced or whatever and you got to have your kid on the weekends, but that ain't no fucking excuse, mister. I'm so sorry. If you know you're a loud vomiter, if you know you are, don't get hooking up with no alcohol or no liquor that you know you can't handle, because your neighbor next door is going to be fucking pissed off at 5 a.m. when she wakes up and has to hear your bullshit. Anyway, sorry, I had to unload. I had to vomit that out, if you will. It's been a couple of weeks, y'all. It's been a couple of weeks. Laid off, got the flu, neighbors making me wake up. Fucking hate it. Woo! Okay. It's 9:38, y'all. We got about 22 more minutes left in the show. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Patrick, how can I make these steroid-induced hiccups go away? Oh, man, that sounds sucky. I'm so sorry. Even worse than hearing your neighbor Godzilla vomit everywhere. Oh, Digital Diviner, my goodness. Dick Wood is starving for the attention. He just is so sad that y'all haven't been picking him lately. Oh, forget it. You ain't getting rid of that shit. It's going to be a permanent accessory in your life. You should just learn how to live with it. And then once you learn to live with it, it might go away. Funny how that works. Okay. Thank you, fuck you. I love you too. Thank you for checking up on me, by the way. By the way, fuck you up in Canada was the only person who actually checked up on me when I said I was sick. I ain't judging y'all, but I'm just saying. 9:39. Should we have more tea? I'm thirsty. I feel like there's a lot of tea to be had. Oh, puppy got a tooth abscess. I hate it. I hate that. Oh my goodness, look at this. Human glory hole. So, in case y'all didn't know, there was this woman, young woman, who decided to not sleep with, this is a euphemism, decided to let 100 men stick their penis in her vagina for various amounts of time over the course of 24 hours. That's what happened. This human glory hole decided to spread the legs and allow 100 different people with penises, aka men, to skewer her in the glory hole over the course of a day, 24 hours, and it happened. It's coming out again because there was a documentary somebody made about it. Now, I remember when this happened, like I remember the lead up to it. There was some publicity around this. She's not a stupid marketing person. She's savvy. She's making money on this, but she was also recently back in the news because the documentary came out and it said, it was showing that, the actual aftermath of being railed by 100 dudes, which is you don't feel fucking great mentally or physically. You don't feel fucking great. And here's the thing that I have about it. I know other people have gone into the moral part, the shame, the whatever. Mine is purely practical. How do you keep the skin of your coochie from falling off after that many dudes in a whole day? Like, I get it, there's lube, but there's only so much lube can do. Do you have to work up to that level of friction? Like, is she just like working silicone dildos in and out like one of them people that just got the vaginoplasty and they're trying to like dilate? And, is she trying to make that a thing? Is this part of the training regimen? Because there ain't no way you're going in that shit without training. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I've had a man in 24 hours, and that was plenty. That was plenty. And there's no way I could consider having more than that without being sore and tired. So she must have worked up to it. But aside from all that, ain't you worried about the diseases? And ain't you worried about the bad breath? And ain't you worried about the people that stink? Some people smell bad. Even if they bathe, they just have a funky smell to them. They ain't appealing to you. There's a reason that our olfactory sense is so sensitive because we're trying to sniff out potential partners who might make a good baby. And I know people are like taking birth control and fucking all that shit up and wearing perfumes and fucking all that shit up. But ultimately, our sense of smell is very important. And if you got 100 dudes coming in on you in a day, there's a good chance a lot of them, they're going to smell bad to you. You're going to stink. How do you get over that as a woman? I don't get it. I mean, this is obviously a special case. Somebody who is willing to go there. And I ain't going to make no judgments about why she does it. I'm just going to say that person is willing to go there. And I have experience as a woman who has gone there with the man. And I'm thinking, what the hell? No, absolutely not. Most men are disgusting. Their cum tastes like battery acid because all they do is slam energy drinks and smoke cigarettes. No. Bad. Bad. And I think any actual normal woman would agree. But, we got these special cases and they got to be the human glory hole. They got to try it. It probably ain't good for their soul, but whatever. We all live this life. We all get to make choices. Oh my goodness. Did her house have one of them human conveyor belts? Like, I don't know. I just know that it was some hotel or something that they rented and they just like had a whole lot of folks out the door waiting to like go in and do their 2 to 3 minutes. Good Lord. Good Lord. Ladies, Ladies, we don't got to work that hard. I know it's money, but money ain't worth your soul. It ain't worth your soul, honestly. Oh, 9:45, y'all. Who else has got a question? Cuz I've been dropping tea. I've been reading the oracles. I did the last question. Oh, I don't know what Matt Walsh has to do with nothing. I don't, whatever. Matt Walsh is got a beard because his chin is too weak. This is what I think about anybody that's got a beard. Their chin is weak and they're ashamed of it. And it seems like the Daily Wire is like shedding people right and left. So I don't know what kind of shakeup's going on over there, but it's on the very edge of my peripheral vision. That particular very right wing news organization, entertainment group, whatever you call it. I not my thing. I'm sure Theo Vaughn will cover it soon. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? There's so many comedians covering shit. Like, I literally have tried to keep up with the comedians out there because a lot of them are saying funny shit. And I want to be on top of their funny shit so I don't repeat it in the show. Because I ain't no fucking hack. I want to have my own original ideas. So I'm trying to keep up with folks, but there's too many of them, y'all. There's way too many comedians. I every time I go on the internet, I find a new one. I'm like, well, fucking goddamn. There's one more person I got to keep track of their shit. It's exhausting. Exhausting. Oh my goodness. Okay. 9:47, y'all. We still got time for some readings if you want to get a reading. Put it in all caps in the chat, and then I will spin the wheel of fortunes and we will get to it. We'll get to it, y'all. Uh let me think. Is there anything else I want to talk about aside from the fact that I'm unemployed and yeah, the man's done me dirty. That's all old shit. So, yeah, a collective one. Okay, well, let's do a collective one. I'll do one of them. Oh, a witch. You know, the witches are wanting to be heard this evening. I have to say, I'm not opposed to it because a lot of times we don't listen to our elders, our women, our old crones who are full of wisdom, who have been there and done it. They was the glory hole before the internet, and they can tell you that the lube is not enough for your soul. We don't listen enough to the women, to the witches, to the ones who are actually birthing the universe one day at a time. So let's see. What witch is going to be the next for the collective? Oh, Maleficent. Oh, we've had her. This is, that whole thing about she's evil because she was wronged. And it ain't because she's a bad person. It's just she's damaged. But you know what else? She also damages people. So think about it. Think about it. Think hard before you go leaning into any victim narrative. Think about how that victim narrative is going to affect the outcome of your wish. You can always go into something thinking you're a victim and get the easy extraction of the victim narrative. The victim gets the accolade, the victim gets the prize, whatever. But if you actually take the time to transcend being a victim and move forward with assertiveness and confidence as a victim who has overcome, you get way better rewards. So think about it like that. Don't be the cheat, the easy way out. Go for the long road that will give you the better outcome. Uh, 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 uh. Prince is a question. Where is Mamala? I don't know who Mamala is. Who is that? Is that Kamala? Who cares? She's old news. That was like weeks ago. Where did you get that shirt? It is glorious. This shirt? I got it at the thrift store, but honestly, I don't know what to tell you. Here's the thing. When I get into a mood to purchase clothing, I listen to my intuition. And my intuition tells me to go to X thrift store or this little resale shop or this retail store with a sale. I'm equal opportunity when it comes to acquiring outfits. But this particular shirt was just like some thing that I found at the thrift shop. And I was like, you know what? This works for me because it's just some kind of herringbone and it's very neutral and it will match various things. And this is my thought process when I purchase things. And because I've become a minimalist in the last few years, I've just not like recycled my stuff. Like I used to just get a new outfit every show. Back when I was doing the show on public access, basically every outfit was brand new because I would just recycle the stuff and just like boom, boom, boom. Every day I'd go and just like throw something out and get something new because every week I was going to the dollar sale and getting the dollar clothes. Well, now I don't do that. I'm a lot more sustainable. So I've kept certain things, but I do rotate through them. So I don't know what to tell you. It's just what I found, what I found. Uh, it is 9:52, y'all. We got 8 minutes left in the show. I was on time this time, remember. So you got time to throw in a question if you want. I do have a lotto ticket. Hello. And then I might have some more tea. If you got a question, I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no more. We're going to do it. Another tea. Another tea. Real quick. Oh my goodness. Okay. Karine Jean-Pierre. If you don't know who this is the current White House press secretary. And I want y'all to know, I will be so happy to see this poor woman retire because she obviously ain't happy about doing her job because I've never seen her happy to do any kind of press conference. And I don't want to say that she's a see you next Tuesday, but she's a see you next Tuesday. Like literally a terrible, awful, mean ass representation of the female gender. And I'm so sorry because here's the thing. If you are the White House press secretary, you don't need to be pissed off about doing it. No, your best chance at surviving to the next like higher dimension and not being dragged down to the depths of evil is to just like accept that you are paid to lie. Your job is to lie. Your job is to lie so good that you're cheerful about it. Now, a lot of press secretaries have failed at this shit. Some are better than others. But here's the thing. If I was ever elected to be the press secretary for the White House, regardless of who's in the White House, I would understand the assignment. The assignment ain't to be pissy and just like throw shade at people and be snarky and just be upset. No, your job is to just be as smooth as butter. Just like lay them lies out like they was nothing to you. The lies should just come out of your mouth like a glorious hummingbird, singing a little song, sipping the nectar. All of it should be glorious and happy. I feel like most of the White House press secretaries don't understand the assignment. And I feel like I would be an actual good one. So I'm unemployed right now, and I'm not just saying like throwing my hat in. I'm just putting it out there to the universe. Like, if for some reason I was scouted to be the White House press secretary, I would give it my all because I would know my job is to lie like a motherfucker with a smile on my face, be sweet to everybody, kiss their ass. My job is to be the face for the administration in times when the administration don't want to show their face. I get it. I fucking get it. So yeah, put me in that position. I will I will lick the assholes of all the little dregs of the mainstream media that's left, plus all of the alternative media that's quickly being co-opted by the CIA. I would do all of it so good, y'all, because I understand what it means to do it. You are there to paint a pretty picture and also not fuck it up. Like, don't be mean. Don't be nasty. Don't be rude. No. Don't be stupid. No, just be glib. Take a page out of Bill Clinton's book. Bill Clinton was good at this. This is why he was elected twice, y'all. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying I would be good at this job. And I'm saying that whenever this person leaves, I would be so happy because she ain't done nothing for womanhood. She just reinforced some stereotypes that are unfortunate. Just saying. Oh, man, it is 9:57, y'all. Did we get any other questions? Oh, Goog had one. Prance, reading for my next job. Oh, my goodness. I don't want to do that one. I'm sorry. It's too fresh and raw. Goog, the office my boss and I use is closing up. How should we pick the next one? I like my boss in the office. Okay, here we go. OraCola's choice. Okay. What should we get? Tell you what, we'll do a tarot because I feel like this choice of an office might be important because the environment dictates the productivity of the endeavor, right? Right. Okay. Here you go. Tarot for you. Oh, the Emperor. So be very emphatic about what you need and what's necessary. Both of y'all just like write down, okay, these are non-negotiables. These are the things that have to happen for us to have a good office. And then meet in the middle. Go to the meetings, go to the whatever. I don't know what happens, how it works. I don't know if y'all get to go on the real estate or if y'all get to like just pick your corner. But yeah, I would say get with your friend who's got to share the office with you and y'all decide on what's important. I mean, is it the coffee maker? Is it the bathroom? Like, what is it? There's something important about it. So y'all narrow it down to the most important, and then hopefully the new place will meet both of those things. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, it's 9:59. I think I need to start scratching off our ticket. And let me tell y'all, I want this to be a winner because like I said, I'm officially almost unemployed. I have a job through Christmas Eve, and then after that, it is up to the whims of the universe. So get my little scritch here. Got my little thing. I need something to scratch on. Okay, here we go. So this one is reveal a 7, win the prize, reveal 2 sevens, win double, win 3 sevens, win. So we want sevens, y'all. We want sevens. So manifest sevens. Y'all ready? Here we go. We got 15. We got a 2. Oh shit. It was just a 2. Oh, bummer. Here we go. Oh, bum, 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 bum. Wow, we did not win. That's okay, y'all. That's okay. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. When you're doing a scratch off, usually you lose. This is how it works. But anyway, I love y'all so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for hanging out and waiting for me to come back to doing the show because, like I said, I had Thanksgiving the week before and then I got the flu. But you know what? I got better. So I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all, there's so much going on in the world. It's crazy. It could be that the alien invasion happens any minute. It could be. But regardless of whether it does or doesn't, you're still responsible for your own shit. So don't be a human glory hole. Keep it together, y'all. And I will see y'all next week. I love y'all.